some new shit.
So the creator economy is worth over $250 billion and it's expected to 5x over the next few years. The problem is the entire thing is run on duct tape. I'm talking about the ultimate Trello boards, Notion, Google Drive where you can't find anything. It's a mess. Everything's tethered together, nothing works in one system. You have everything in separate tabs. You have multiple windows different open up. None of it integrates and talks to each other. You have to use Zapier to get data out of one thing to another, analytics from here to here, multiple research tools. And across different industries, I've found tools that have the all-in-one system, but for some reason the creators have been left out. So we're gonna build Soontra, the all-in-one creator operating system. Think of this as Shopify for e-commerce is Soontra for the creator space. We want this to be the hub where you operate and manage everything from your media, your pre-production, your scripting, your project management, shot list, everything you can think of within the entire production process, all in one place. Your media will be able to talk to each other. You're not now having to take data from Zapier and integrate it across multiple different platforms for things to understand what's going on. So I'm gonna set off on this journey to go build this business. I have no experience in the software space, but this is the journey. This is entrepreneurship. You take on the challenges as they come. So I'll try and keep you guys updated, and every episode will basically be featuring me, my business partner, and what we're trying to build through this journey. And hopefully it's something that you guys find useful as well. There is a huge gap in the market right now, and the market is only growing. So hopefully with this, we're hitting the right time, right place, and I'm gonna document everything. My goal is to get 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and using Soontra to do it. I will build out my entire planning process, my scripting, how I manage my files, how I figure out what I'm gonna shoot for the next video. And a lot of it will just be documenting the process. So you'll get to see my business partner, you'll see some meetings that we take, and really the journey of what this is, the struggles of developing when you have no development experience and marketing this thing. I'm not from the SaaS space. I don't know anything about software except that I use a lot of them and I pay for a lot of them for running our other business. But we're going head in on this, and I want to take you guys on the journey. So you'll get to kind of see everything, and I'll document as much of the process as possible. So hopefully this is exciting for you guys, and if there's anything you specifically want to see more of, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to try and document that too. So I'm going to sign off here and get back to work. All right, guys, so basically Dwash and I were reviewing the product up to date, and we were initially setting out to try and launch mid-January, but we realized we have a bit of a problem in the software and just the way we structured it. And while doing some competitive research, we also realized there's some better tools that we could be building into the MVP, and we didn't want to launch with just a mediocre product. So now the issue is we're going to have to kind of rebuild. Today, Ashish, who's one of our developers, is going to be working with us, is flying in. So we've kind of brainstormed a new structure last night, but we're going to wait until he comes in tonight and really think this product out, and just like what's going to be the most beneficial thing that we can create for creators, and then start building. So we're going to have to push the deadline back a little bit, but eventually we will get this thing out, launch the MVP, and people will be able to start onboarding. So hopefully we can deal with this problem and get it going as fast as possible, and we'll keep you updated.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Fuck being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. You've been...
Okay, so we've spent the night debating over how the next version of this MVP is going to go, and we decided to come here and get out of the house and just refresh our brains, because we really want to make sure we get this version right. The biggest issue is every time we make a big change, it's going to further delay the launch, and then we're just building forever. So I think we've come to terms on what the next variation of this is going to be, and the feature layouts of this. So now we're just kind of like contradicting our own ideas so that we can see to make sure before we go out and build this that it is a fully fleshed out idea, and also thinking about growth as well. If we have one idea for the MVP and then we have another idea for phase 2 or phase 3, and we build it wrong from scratch, it's going to be an issue with how we end up scaling. So that was one of the the issues we made early on right now in our current version, which we're kind of restructure everything. I'm not the dev, I'm the marketer, so it's my job to promote this. I'm sitting here with the team. These guys are building it, so yeah, see, studious young gentlemen here. Do you want to give an update on where we are in the project and what the problem is?
So we have the Kanban board built. So we have kind of the task management, notification, YouTube connection, but all of it's like we have to rebuild from scratch because the way we built the screens, it's too complicated, right? We have like layers within layers within layers to find a specific app. Like to even upload a file, you have to create a new project, go into that project, go into that folder, create a folder, then upload the file. What if you just want to drag and drop assets into a folder? It's too complicated for the user at the moment. So we're working with the designer to simplify a lot of the UI UX elements. And yeah, we're going back to the drawing board, starting from scratch.
That's one of the biggest issues too, is that we're building this for creators. So this is going to be for people who don't want to go out and build their entire project management system. And so we have to make it simplified. And the version we have was just too complicated. There wasn't enough space in there. Layers, like you mentioned. So hopefully this version will be a lot better. Yeah.
Same with Suture Labs as well. You can have like specific things that you're working towards, and it'll already be pre-set up for you for the Suture Lab.
Yeah, I was doing a demo in the vibe coding version, and one of the things I started doing was having the option so there was like an icon on a Suture Lab feature, and then you could click that icon, and then it saved it to the sidebar.
Right.
And there's like maybe 3 spots there, and then it also gives you the option to save to your homepage dashboard.
Yeah, let's get out the mud.